Hello, I'm a bugler and I'm at Old Bedford Village, Pennsylvania. We're going to show you some bugle stances and bugle calls for the bugle. First thing I'm going to show you is the attention stance. First, you should put your feet in the shape of a V. Take your bugle in your right hand and put it against your right hip. It should look just like this. And then there's parade rest. You make T with your feet, your right foot being the top and the left foot being the divider in between. Then you take your bugle, swing it over, left hand on top of right, and that's parade rest. And the first call I'm going to show you today is attention. This is attention. The next call I'm going to show you is the assembly of the buglers, which you get all the musicians up for reveille or tattoo. And just as a note, all of these calls and information are from the National Civil War Field Music School at Pamplin Park, Virginia, and Petersburg. Most of the information was compiled by Yari Villanueva, George Rabat, and other famous buglers. The next call I'm going to show you is going to be the assembly. Assembly would get the men together on their company street for battle. The next call I'm going to show you is the to the color. It would get men up to the flag during a ceremony, or when the men were formed on their company street after assembly, it would bring them out to the posted color line. To the color. Mistakes there. The next call I'm going to show you will be the forward march. It would make men move forward in the battle. The next call will be the halt. It would stop men in battle.
You have a good time, Jacob?
If you're a reenactor or in the Civil War, halt would usually be played twice. As it was such a short call, men would not be able to recoil from hearing it. There'd be what was that call? So it would usually be played twice. The next call I'm going to play for you is commence firing. It would make men to start firing in the midst of battle. The next call will be ceasefire. It would make men stop firing in the middle of the battle. And then I'm going to play 4 more calls for you. There are much more bugle calls in the Civil War, but this video will be very long if we had all of them in the infantry and artillery and cavalry. So the next call I'm going to play for you is by the right flank. It would make men, if they're marching in line, they would make them all turn. Not going like this movement, but it would make them just line moving, they'd all just turn suddenly. By the right flank. The next call would be by the left flank. It would be the same maneuver except you'd be marching and turn to the left. The next call would be change direction to the right. If you're marching and then you turn like this by file is right or left, I would make men turn, and sometimes if you're doing a right wheel, there's actually words that go to the called a wheel at the beginning. So change direction to the right. And then change direction to the left. It would be the same maneuver except going to the left. The next one I'm going to play for you is the reveille. It would wake men up in the morning. I hope by now you have learned lots of knowledge from the bugle, and I hope that you can pick up the bugle too, because there are very little buglers in the world. But I think there's one more call that we should have. Taps. Thank you, and I hope you have lots of knowledge on the bugle now.